Alright, this year, Scream Fortress has had some, I don't know, I think it's gone out of hand. Like, look at all this. What is going on? You know how long it took me to do all this, Valve? Some of us, believe it or not, some people who play this game may be employed or in college, or employed and in college. And this is like such a massive time sink. And then, I mean, obviously Valve is just padding for hours at this point, because why intervene when you could pad hours? And you go here and you look at the maps. It's like nobody's playing any of them. Takes like 30 minutes to get into a match anyway. Because of that time sink, that's probably the reason why this is going to be the last Scream Fortress that I try to complete. What is it called? Halloween package. Now we're going to move on to the unboxing portion, because I got all these. And, yeah, I'm really just going for spellbook pages, so... Got it all done, man. That took forever. Oh man, this unboxing is going to take forever too. Oh well. This is my big break, my big reward. This is what took me 30 some hours. Like, I don't know. Let's see. I've been playing Team Fortress 2 since 20... What was it? I guess the ass end of 2011. Oh, there we go. Finally, one spellbook page. The tail end of 2011. And well, that's 11 years now playing this game. And for most of those years, Valve has had zero integration at all. Just kind of sad, you know, playing the same sort of thing every single year. Valve used to give us at least, like, you know, updates every 6 months or so. Now it's nothing. Now the community makes a lot of really, I don't know, bad maps that Valve just kind of picks to slap into the game. Like most of the maps, the Scream Fortress maps are terrible. They're not well designed at all. There are a few exceptions to that rule. Some of them are really well done. Most of them, unfortunately, are not really well done. Like the new map Toxic, I don't know how that got in this update. The rest of this year's maps were fine. Last year was kind of okay. I'll go through the map pool and like kind of show y'all what I think of the maps, since we're on the subject of Scream Fortress. Nice spellbook page. That's all I really do this for anyways. The spellbook page. For no reason, it's just like number goes up on a book. Oh boy, time to grind for hours. Oh yeah, we're in the future now. I guess since I'm making a video on the topic of Team Fortress 2, the old Control Point podcast had their 124th episode come out yesterday, after 12 years of not airing an episode. They released one because some guy made a documentary about how awesome the podcast was, and that brought them all back together for one last episode. So if you're watching this, I highly recommend checking out the Control Point podcast, checking out the 124th episode, and then going back and re-listening to all the old podcasts they had. They're releasing all of the Control Point podcast episodes on the date of release that they originally released on. Except it's, obviously 12, 13 years ahead. They're releasing them on the date that they initially came out, which I think is really cool. The game was totally different back then. Oh yeah, we are gaming. Yep. Holy shit. This is torture. It's like unboxing all of these is torture, playing all the maps was torture. I gotta find other games to play. Nah, I'm just kidding. I love the game. I really do. Scream Fortress has just not retained the same fun factor that vanilla TF2 has throughout all the years of Valve neglecting the title. It's just too much. I don't know, it's too much. It takes too long. A lot of the maps suck. What would be really cool is if Valve went through and individually play tested the maps and kind of curated the best of the best. So going forward, you would only get to play the good maps, and the other maps will be optional. Keep them in the game, but maybe not make them mandatory or contracts. Or maybe Valve could set up the contractor in a way where contractor, subcontractor. Yeah, that thing. They could set up the contractor in a way to where you can pick the maps you want, or the maps that you find fun personally. Because there's like 15 billion maps. Let's say you pick 20 of them or something. Say, okay, I want to choose these maps for this Scream Fortress going on. Those are the maps you do. That'd be cool. And then Valve could use that data. What are the most popular maps? What are the maps that have the most playtime? Maps that have the most reoccurring players? Collect all this data on maps that people curate for themselves, and then ultimately curate a good Scream Fortress. And really, I remember when the Carnival of Carnage came out. That was probably the best Scream Fortress update we ever had. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh, it's not gonna let me preview anything. Whatever. Let's see. Crasher was good. Hassle Castle wasn't horrible. Obviously, the vanilla Valve maps like Man Manor, Ghost Fort, Viaduct, those are good. Monster Bash is okay. I don't know. Sanitarium's okay for a one of the zombie maps. Might be the best zombie map, I think. And then Soul Mill, that one sucked. I don't know. Most of these are just bad, really. There's no point in naming all the ones that were horrible because in all reality, it was the majority of them. Strangely enough, this year, the only map I did not like a whole lot was Toxic. It's just not. It's too congested. It doesn't make sense. The rest of them are. Let's see. Of course, we got the good games ones down here. It seems that the majority of the player base has come to a similar conclusion that I have. Screen Fortress is just simply not worth going through all that effort of completing anymore. And, I'm recording this on the, what is today? The 27th, so we've got 27th of October. This event ends on the 7th of November, I think. So there's still plenty of time to complete it, just nobody cares because it's lame. Yeah. Anyway, Valve, thanks. Thanks for neglecting the game. Say thanks, bye. Just kidding. I forgot one crucial step. How could I? How could I ever forget to do this? This is part of the fun. How could I not record it? I don't think that's that one. Is it really? Yeah. Yeah, that was all of them. All of that for nothing. Very cool. Very cool. So that number went up. That number on the spellbook, yeah, that went up. I don't know how I still have one page of Tomodum after 10 years of playing it consistently, but you get that on the big jobs, I guess. So yeah, that's it. That's everything for real this time. Okay, bye.